education and remediation activities with the aim of enhancing student learning outcomes.
Food, folks, and fun. Sounds like the Bahamas Cultural and Arts Festival is about to go down. Daniel Dean has the details.
Plus, more clinics on the way for our Family Islands. Check out our Family Island segment.
Live from London is France Hepburn, a Bahamian living in London for over 30 years. He's a singer of some magnitude. Stay close for that.
And coming up in sports is a slam dunk. Jonquel Jones and the Liberty pulls off the WNBA championship.
Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
And good evening, I'm Marcellus Hall.
And I'm LaDawn Davis. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Well, how was your weekend, LaDawn?
It was relatively good, Marcellus, if I must say so myself, and I'm looking forward to a productive week.
All right, same here. Let's take a swing right now into the news as we get things rolling. For the next 6 days, a group of talented Bahamian and international creatives will be displaying their masterpieces at the Bahama Resort for the 3rd annual Bahamas Cultural and Arts Festival. Daniel Dean spoke with the organizers.
Collaboration is what gets us going. When you're a leader, you always need to be fed so that you can keep going, and that's one of the things this event allows us to do.
Well, Chef Simeon Hall Jr. will certainly be fed both figuratively and literally at Bahamas Cultural and Arts Festival, set to take place October 22nd through the 27th. His 3rd year as a chef for the annual event, Hall has this goal in mind.
Well, I here to cook. I mean, that's the most important part of it, to, tell the story of the Bahamas, the significance of food culture in our country, to make sure everybody knows and understands that the Bahamas has such a delicious food culture.
Another Bahamian talent, Dee Dee Brown, got her start as an artist trying her hand at freelance 14 years ago.
I'm really looking forward to the interaction with fellow artists. We need to give art the spotlight. It's been, something I think that has always been sort of like an undercurrent, and I think Bahama and this group of people that work so hard, they have really done so much work to get it into the spotlight, and I'm really proud to be a part of that.
Avery Wright, curatorial manager at Bahamas The Current, an artist herself, says art and food from an array of cultures will be on display.
We have over 14 different countries represented, over 70 different artists.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
Into its 17th year of existence, the Learn to Swim program is really making a splash with government primary schools. Here's Charles Fisher.
The kids come excited after being bused from their respective schools. A chance to leave the classroom and get wet while having fun and learning to swim free of charge. Instructor Andy Knowles pointed out that they are working with 13 schools.
Our goal is to finish all 24 primary schools, government primary schools, and just teaching them swimming lessons. We do 8 lessons in a row, so it takes 2 weeks, and then we start another grade, and it takes the whole year from September through the May to cover all the schools, grades 1 through grade 6.
The Bahamas, is surrounded by water, but surprisingly, the number of persons that can't swim is astonishing.
We're way up in the 90% as far as kids can't swim. And when we pick the kids up from the schools, nobody can swim unless a few kids might have joined a swim club. Apart from that, nobody can swim. So we got our work cut out for us. The main thing is to have the consistency of the pool, and we start from the first station. You see, a lot of kids are scared. You can see the different levels of fear. Some are more bolder, but we started the first stage, which is getting kids relaxed in the water.
Volunteering for a little over a year now, along with Knowles, is Defense Force leading seaman Bernard Barr.
These are kids who are kind of scared at the first part of the program. They are being able to progress further, but continuing to come in every once in a while or every other year to get them more involved. So it helps them out, but it gets them if they used to be in the ocean and everything.
2 sessions working simultaneously here at the University of the Bahamas and St. Andrews, and in the future there will be 3 with the addition of the Betty Kenning National Aquatic Center. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Charles Fisher.
And still to come, a Bahamian living in London, France Hepburn, live from London. So keep it locked.
In the Education Minister Glenys Hannah Martin recently visited several schools in New Providence to welcome students and faculty back to school. During her visit at Doris Johnson Senior High School, Minister Hannah Martin underscored the importance of the school visits.
We want, first of all, our administrators to understand and give them our full support, because we know what their work is hefty. We also want the teachers to know that we appreciate the work that they do in the classrooms with these young people. But we also want the students to know. We want them to know that we believe in them, that we know that with their positioning in their own mindset and with the support that's given in these schools, that they are able to achieve beyond their own expectations. We're setting a bar and not accepting mediocrity, and we know they can meet it, and we're encouraging them to go for the limits of their abilities.
Principal Mr. Kent Lightbourne described the minister's presence on the school's campus as an inspiration.
I'm so excited that the minister has chosen, out of a busy schedule, to come and visit us today, because the minister's presence here is not only a signal to us as leaders that we need to be visible in our post, but it's also an inspiration to the teachers and to the students. To see her here and to see that she is on the ground inquiring about the state of the school and the students, it's really an inspiration, and it's an example to us as leaders.
And expectations for the new school year?
Now that we have solidified our expectations of our students and our staff, I think we're going to move forward even much better than we did in the previous years.
Jonalee McIntosh for Ed Talk.
Bahamas, are you ready? Keep the Vibe Alive Music Group, along with Alpha Sounds, present the best of the best. Raking Straight Explosion Reloaded. This is the biggest one-day all-Bahamian concert of the year. Featuring KB, D-Mac, Abby, Mama D, Fan Sean, Shine 242, The Falcon, and more. Mark your calendars. It's going down November the 2nd at Super Club Breezes Ground. Tickets now available at BahamasEtickets.com or both Beauty Shack locations. General admission $60. VIP, Skybox, and Sky Pods also available. For more info, call 394-0819 or email keepthevibealive242@gmail.com. Experience the magic once again with more legends for one night only. Come party with us November 2nd at Best of the Best. Raking Scrape Explosion Reloaded.
At Cartwright, our members know that there's a lot to smile about. They know that membership has its privileges. Guaranteed low pricing on every item, every time you shop. Each membership comes with 2 cards. That's one for you and a free card for a member of your household. Gold card holders earn an annual 2% rebate up to $500. Cartwright members get discounts at other participating businesses. So that's a lot to smile about. Whether it be clothing, appliances, home goods, or groceries, shop at Cartwright, where membership truly has its privileges.
And you're looking at a gorgeous shot of Atlantis there by our drone pilot. With the steady hand, as always, Neville Smith. Let's take a look now at what's happening in the Family Islands.
Family Island News is brought to you by Commonwealth Brewery Limited.
Well, some good news for Family Islanders coming in as the Minister of Health and Wellness, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville, revealing that more clinics are set to be built across the Bahamas. His announcement comes as government broke ground on a new $6.8 million facility in Mangrove Key, Andros. He says in a matter of days, health officials will be on the island of Eleuthera to commence construction of another new facility there.
Along with constructing 2 state-of-the-art hospitals, one in Grand Bahama and one in New Providence, we made a commitment to the Bahamian people. Should we be blessed with the opportunity to govern, we will renovate all of the clinics throughout the Family Islands and begin our footprint for the construction of new state-of-the-art clinics. Mangrove Key is one of these clinics. And on the 30th of this month, we will be in Palmetto Point, where we will break ground on another facility in Palmetto Point, Eleuthera, which will be followed by facilities in Black Point, facilities in Staniel Key, Maguana, as well as Moores Island.
All right, well, let's turn things over to LaDawn, who's standing by with France Hepburn, coming to us live from London. LaDawn?
Thanks, Marcellus. We have a very special guest who is, like you said, coming to us live from London. Let's welcome France Hepburn, who is an amazing singer who has spent more than half of his life in London. France, welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Good evening, and thank you for having me.
So, France, tell us why and when did you move to London?
I moved to London in 1990. I was transferred by the Bahamas government to work for the Bahamas Tourist Office. So that's why I'm here.
And how has your singing career been so far? How has it taken off?
It's been incredible. I did a lot between 2004 to 2013. And then I focus more now, the last 10 years, on music therapy. So I do a lot of singing on music sessions with people with dementia in care homes. I've done about 1,000 sessions in care homes over the last 10 years.
And what can you say are some of your most memorable moments performing over there in London?
I would say it's so many. Performing at the Challenge Cup final in Wales in front of 70,000 people. Also performing at Twickenham with some other singers in front of 60,000 people. But I think it's the more intimate performances where you have maybe a small room of people, whether it be a performance I did at a friend's home in Chelsea in London, and the Duke of Kent was sitting just in front of me. He was singing some of the songs with me, and that was just an extraordinary thing to see.
And do you get homesick at all? And if so, how often do you come home?
Well, I haven't been home for a couple of years, but I do get homesick because of things that you only can get in the Bahamas. Like my favorite fruit is sugar apple. Ooh. And of course, you have conch. Conch salad, I mean, that's something that we don't get fresh conch here. So, okay. But I miss home, miss the weather.
France, all the best as you continue your journey over there in London. All the best to you. Marcellus, what's coming up in sports?
Well, coming up in sports tonight, we'll tell you who is the champion. We know who it is. Jonquel Jones, also the MVP. Details on how she did it just ahead in sports.
Make your company representative stand out through an embroidery design on your uniforms from Janae's Uniform Center, Chesapeake Road. Janae's utilizes the latest state-of-the-art embroidery technology to monogram large and small quantities of shirts, caps, bags, and other articles. If you don't already have a digitized logo, Janae's can design and digitize your idea and bring it to life. Then install the logo of your choice from their large selections of 27 stock colors of golf shirts in cotton or dry fit, caps, or workwear. Call 394-8385 or 6 or visit www.janaes.com.
Even the goblins and ghosts know who saves you the most. It's Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Distinction Evaporated Milk, 14 ounce, $1.19. Ginger Evans flour, 5 pounds, $3.69. Iceberg lettuce, $1.99 each. Boneless chuck roast or steak, $8.99 per pound. Crystal Falls Spring Water, 24-pack, 16.9 ounces, $7.99. Wrap up October with the scary good prices at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while dealing with my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to nuainsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage a claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not Nua. It's N-U-A. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
We at Candid Security offer a varied range of security services, including guard service, we do armored service, we do pre-employment investigation, background checks, also vet people for employment. A live business hosted PBX is extremely important to our operation. I don't have to be in my office. I can easily get connected with our clients, my vendors, my NASA office, and with our employees in the field, anytime, anywhere.
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price. And you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you. at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
The Whopper with cheese never tasted so good. 100% flame grilled beef, now juicier. With fresh ingredients as usual. And even fluffier buns. The Whopper with cheese. Bigger, better, tastier. Get a regular combo for only $9. Only at Burger King Nassau.
This Total Sports Report is brought to you by the 6th Caribbean Baseball Cup. 6 days of high-level competition, October 23rd to 28th.
Well, welcome to your ZNS Total Sports Check, everybody. I'm Marcellus Hall. Add another piece to the resume of Jonquel Jones. The Grand Bahama native is now an WNBA champion, as well as championship MVP, as she and the New York Liberty getting it done yesterday against the Minnesota Lynx. Here's how it went. They outlasted them 67-62, a game that went to overtime. New York wins their first title in franchise history. They take the series 3-2 in this best-of-5. Jonquel's team high 17 points, 6 rebounds. In the closeout game, she averaged 17.8 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists in the series, on her way to being named the championship MVP. Jonquel has now been named League MVP, 6th Woman of the Year, and Most Improved Player. She also becomes the first non-American to win the award. New Providence Volleyball Association, 2 games played yesterday at D.W. Davis. On the ladies' side, Panthers, they take down the Lady Technicians 3-1, 25-22, 26-24, 24-26, and 25-14. Men's side, Technicians over Technicians B team in straight sets here, 25-21, 26-24, and 25-18. League play expects to continue this coming Wednesday. And that's our look at sports for you here on this Monday. Our Monday weather forecast is just ahead. Stay with us.
The ZNS Total Sports Report has been brought to you by the 6th Caribbean Baseball Cup. Get your tickets now, online or at the Andre Rogers Stadium.
And we're all the way in Nassau. You got it? Okay. Yes, you're right.
Eleuthera for tomorrow? No problem.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
The most important thing in life is family, and whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
What's the difference? Ruby's Ultra Tech in your car. Fill up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Spend less and go far. Fuel up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Get the most out every ride. Just watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel up with confidence in every mile. Get Ruby Search Tech in your tank and drive with a smile. Watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel the difference with Ruby's Ultra Tech.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast. And Oscar, well, barely holding on to tropical storm status. Its packing winds of 40 miles per hour. And further weakening is expected tonight. And as you can see on our live weather radar, all of the showers over Cuba has dried up with that system. And but we do have heavy pockets still taking place around the Turks and Caicos Islands. And that's associated with a trough which is feeding right into Oscar. But what we can tell you is that Oscar will move offshore later on tonight, taking aim for the central and southeastern parts of our country. It will move through during the course of tomorrow with some showers, which will be heavy at time, resulting in flooding in those low-lying areas of the central and southeastern parts of our country. Your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Live Business, where you're always protected during the worst storms. In the northwest and central islands, the winds are going to be northeast, 15 to 20 knots, the wave heights 4 to 7 feet. Caution flags remain in place for your boaters in the northwest and central islands. High tide, that will take place at 11:52 tonight with a low tide at 5:57 tomorrow morning. Now for the southeast, Bahamas through tomorrow, the wind's going to be northeast to east, 20 to 30 knots, very rough sea conditions, 7 to 10 feet, and this is during the passage of Oscar. So small craft is simply asking you to stay in port. And as we take you into the middle of the week, Wednesday in the northwest and central islands, the winds reduced to 10 to 15 knots out of the northeast, wave height subsiding to the 4 feet. Low tide on Wednesday takes place at 6:57 in the morning with a high tide at 1:28 in the afternoon. For the southeast Bahamas, we'll have a southwest to west flow, 10 to 15 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
I see it. My work is on the water. We diving through no line is how I survive. Listen, from Boggy to Yellowtail, from Jackfish to Killer Whale, I jump in my dinky boat and I head on.
And that's going to do it for your international temperature, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Marcellus and O'Donnell.
All right, thanks a lot, Basil. So Oscar's still lurking in the area, weekend, but still hanging around.
For Marcellus, I think he can lurk around all he wants, but that's not going to stop Matea Cunningham with Let's Talk Socials. Matea?
Welcome to a new week and happy Let's Talk Socials Monday. Today, we talk about a young man who's been trending for some months on social media amongst, get this, the tourists that visit the Bahamas. This young man has captivated the eyes of particularly the female tourists with his seemingly good looks and favorable features. He's practically the newest tourist attraction. Bartender, known by his handle, Jado World, is a young Bahamian man doing what every other Bahamian does, working when he was stumbled upon by a mesmerized audience. See for yourself.
I fell in love with somebody who doesn't even know my name, no, no.
He's been filmed and posted so many times over to the same song, his face is now automatically associated when it's heard. Particularly the lyrics, I fell in love with somebody who doesn't even know my name, know my name. In these videos, Jaden can be seen looking slightly shy and smiling with his grills, always giving his fans a friendly look and appearance. It's clear this trend isn't ending anytime soon, as the young ladies are leaving the cruise ports and exiting the airports with one goal in mind, that goal being to see Jado World. I'm Matea, and this has been Let's Talk Socials.
All right, well, that's a wrap for us. Very interesting story.
Very, very interesting story. Well, all good things must come to an end until tomorrow, Marcellus.
That's absolutely true, but guess what? He's back. Stay tuned for the rundown. Clint Watson is coming up next. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hey, what's up, Mario?
Hey, Dale, what's going on?
Have you seen Zest new digital platforms?
No. Let me go check it out.
Good day, Bahamas. I'm Devontae Hanna, and this is Zest Digital,
where we cater to your news and entertainment needs.
Are you a foodie? I thought so. Then look out for Digital Bites.
Shining a light on Bahamians and the good that they do, Zest Digital is home to the Sunshine Room.
Keeping up with the latest trends, our original content will keep you entertained.
Yeah, that's cool.
But have you seen the new website?
No, I didn't see it. Let me go look.
We're still your most trusted source for news and information.
That's Zest Digital?
Yeah, that's Zest Digital, the people station in your pocket.
Clint Watson has been the trusted voice of journalism for over 2 decades. He is your first choice for hard-hitting discussions, your best choice for current affairs issues and investigative journalism. It's time to start the journey of relentless journalism. It's time to start the journey of facts over fiction. It's time for the Rundown with Clint Watson here on ZNS, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Cousin of mine who was the leader of one of the biggest gangs in this country during the early 90s. The gang that he was a part of tried to recruit all of us. If you're not strong, you can fall prey to that environment. I did not join because I was kept involved in positive activities. I saw what worked, what didn't work, and I just was able to utilize all of the gifts and talents over the years to impact young persons' lives throughout our nation. I realized every single individual has the freedom to choose. But if you choose light, these are the benefits. If you choose darkness, these are the results of your choice. I've seen music bring young persons from gangs through a trumpet, through a clarinet, through a drum, all because of the power of music. Conflict will come, circumstances will come. We just have to be consistent, dedicated, and committed with our young persons. Crime-free looks like me.
Do your part. Join